Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 17 Newcastle United Road to Glory career mode, guys. In today's episode, we have two matches. The first of which is an away match against Leeds, a huge rivalry within the league, and we also have a match against Blackburn, a former Premier League title winners, along with Leicester and obviously a handful of other top four clubs. We also have a quarterfinals match in the EFL Cup, the Capital One Cup, or the Carling Cup, if you might know it. We'll probably play that in the next episode. We'll play the two against Leeds and Blackburn here today. Let's have a quick look at the league table. We're currently leading the pack with 13 wins, 3 draws and 0 losses with 42 points, followed by Aston Villa, Norwich, Nottingham Forest, Wolves and Leeds. Some other big teams to take note of: QPR are in 12th, Fulham are in 11th, Blackburn are in 14th, Sheffield Wednesday, Brentford and Cardiff are actually in the relegation scrap. Okay, Javier Hernandez is the 4th top goal scorer of the championship, followed by John Joe Shelvey in 6th with 7 goals as well. So here is the squad. We're going to be going with the 4-4-2. I've mixed up Mitrovic with Dwight Gale. Mitrovic has basically committed murder in this series. I didn't even realise this. 22 years of age, 78 overalls, an absolute beast in FIFA, yet he hasn't scored a goal this season in 23 matches. He has picked up 4 assists, so you got to give that to him. However, Dwight Gale has picked up 3 goals and no assists. So hopefully if we start Dwight Gale up front, if Dwight Gale has a poor performance, he didn't play that well in the last match from memory, but we've still got Dolberg, the 19-year-old Viking from Denmark, stands at 6'1". We've got Mitrovic, Mane, Aarons, Save and Lascelles. We've also got Lafont in goal, 17 years of age, 64. He's the goalkeeper on the bench. And then we've got Sells here, and then we've got Lafont, yeah. But Lafont is only 2 points behind Sells, which is interesting. Now, as you see in the top left, I have a manager rating of 65, and it's in the red zone. You might be wondering why that is. Seanings, we're on track to win the championship. We've won 13 games and drawn 3, which I think is just nuts, why my manager rating would be that low. There's a couple of things here. So we've hit our shirt sales. We need to win the championship, but we need to keep our salary growth under 10%. So we've actually got it to 13. So maybe we have to unload some players in January. Maybe my salary cap is too high for the club. So that's a reason why it's going below target. Youth development-wise, we need 2 youth players by at least 10 overall. Play them in 10 matches, either as a part as a starting 11 or going on as a sub. I reckon we can do that this season. There's a couple of fantastic players in the youth academy. Jamie Davis, the Newcastle lad, 15 years of age, is probably the best youth player I have in all my series, my Real Madrid and Manchester United so far. We've hit our brand exposure. We obviously don't have any continental success. Win the championship. Finish in the round of 16 in the FA Cup, and we need to keep the salary low. So I don't really know why it's at 65%. Let's have a quick look at the other leagues. So the FA Cup hasn't even come around yet. We're currently in the quarterfinals of the EFL. Manchester have to play West Ham. Spurs have to play Hull, and Watford need to play Burnley. That is pretty much it. So let's get stuck into the match against Leeds here today. We need to pick up the 3 points away. So I think that Newcastle kit is going to clash too much. We'll go with our black and orange away kit. It is raining at the East Point Arena. Let's get into the match against Leeds. Okay, guys, welcome to match day. It is pissing down with rain in Leeds. Let's have a quick look to see who Leeds are playing and see if I recognise any names or comes out to me. Green in goal. They've got Berardi, Dallas. Yeah, I don't really notice any of those names, but Green in goal I do recognise. So let's hopefully pick up the 3 points here today. Okay, guys, Leeds have picked up an injury pretty early on in this match. I do believe that was Torvan. Looks like he stomped on him, but Leeds have an injury before the 10th minute. Marcus is coming off and Kemar Rolf. Rolf is coming off the bench. Now it's going to be a drop ball. Okay, 34 yards out. Youri Tielemans has a free kick in a pretty dangerous situation. Dwight Gale has a better free kick stat. I might put John Joe Shelby on the end of it, but Youri Tielemans has more power and curve. Let's just absolutely go for this. Come on, Youri. 34 yards out. Puts it straight to the goalkeeper. Bug, I really should have hit that a lot harder. Maybe even gone sort of like a knuckleball or something. Dwight Gale puts in an amazing ball to Jose Perez. Come on, Hernandez. Jose! It's gone out for a corner kick from Berardi. We'll try and call someone up here. Torvan comes flying towards Jonjo. Torvan, if you can get to the box, you can whip this one in to Mbemba. Very close, but it's going to spill out. No, yes it is. It's going to spill out for a Newcastle United throw-in. Come on, let's get straight back into it. Yedlin. Youri. Finds Chicha. Come on, Jose Perez. Hit that. What a goal from Jose Perez from the throw-in. Capitalises against Leeds. It is 1-0 just before the 38th minute from an amazing ball from Javier Hernandez, who still has, well, I guess he's still coming off his injury with his broken hand. That's why he has the black wrist thing on. He still actually plays with that in real life. But for some reason, I can't seem to edit it off in FIFA. But a great strike from Jose Perez. I really, really do like him in FIFA. I do see him as more of a striker because he's a bit taller. But he's actually playing really well as a tall left winger on that side. Okay, guys, the the half-time whistle has been blown. We're 1-0 up against Leeds with a really nice goal from Torvan. I'm finding it hard to find a really solid strike partner with Hernandez. He put in an amazing ball to Jose. I'm going to bring off Dwight Gale, and I'm going to bring on Dolberg. We could also maybe tweak the squad, even chuck Perez up. Maybe Perez and Hernandez. That'd be really cool. Then maybe play Mane or Rolando Aarons on that left-hand side. But we'll just have to see. That's sort of only if Dolberg doesn't really rise to the occasion. But yeah, Mitrovic hasn't scored a goal in 23 matches. I was sort of, because we were playing so well, I was just sort of blind to certain players' individual performance. But hopefully we can mount an attack here. Dolberg, fresh off the bench. Dolberg with the cutback. Breaks away. Oh, Jose Perez tackled at the end of the box. And Leeds hold on with a very nice piece of defensive display. Hernandez. You got to give it to the Leeds defence. They are fighting valiantly not to concede another goal. They're fighting to the last man, and they've got an attack on here. That's a great ball. Pablo Hernandez fires it straight at Sells, and we're going to mount our own counter-attack here. Lazar, gets his shot blocked. Nearly nicked into the top left here. That was a pretty decent deflection. From the corner kick, John Joe Shelby finds Youri Tielemans. Oh, Clark at the back post. What a goal from Youri Tielemans. And I think Clark just scored his first goal of the season. The former Aston Villa man rises to the occasion. He's absolutely ecstatic. I really do recommend bringing it. You hold LT or whatever. Yeah, you hold the trigger. Yeah, it'll be LT and A, and then it calls the player up. They spawn up there. And basically you play it out. It's a hell of a lot more accurate if you play it to a player and cross it in than just going from the set corner kick, because it just sort of, I don't know, it sort of floats in the air. But yeah, Clark has just picked up his first goal of the season from an amazing header from the back post. Yeah, so I do recommend calling a player up, maybe getting a little bit closer, creating a little bit more space, then just bombing it into the penalty area. Because for the previous FIFAs, corner kicks have been pretty nerfed because they were overpowered in previous years. Dolberg. Go for it, Dolberg. Oh my god. Bit of a fluff up from a teammate there. Clustered and closed down the area really badly. But we're 2-0 up against Leeds. They might get one back here if we can get a tackle. Okay, guys, the full-time whistle has been blown. A 2-0 victory over Leeds. We had 5 shots to 5. They had 0 shots to 0. We absolutely dominated them. They did tackle us quite well. We had 9 to their 11. They had more percent possession than us. But every time we attacked, we counter-attacked them pretty well, and we're dominant in our set plays. So, it was Perez and Clark picked up a goal. Assists-wise, Hernandez and Yuri. Dolberg actually played really well in this match. Got a 7.0. Dwight Gale got a 6.7. I think I'm going to actually start Dolberg in the next match against Blackburn. Okay, guys, welcome to the match against Blackburn at home. My managerial rating has gone down again, which is surprising. I don't really know. It's because of my objectives, which I find is stupid. But regardless, guys, we need to start hitting our objectives. So, I think what I really don't like about this objective is it says to grow 2 youth academy players by at least 10 overall points. I'm fine with that. Play them in 10 matches, either as the starting 11 or coming on as a sub. Now, the thing what you need to do with youth players is you need to leave them in the academy until they ask to leave. And then at that point you sign them, because then they just slowly go up in stats. This encourages you to get them out of the youth academy early and get them in game time, when you're better off waiting for them to get their max potential, then playing them. We got a couple of good players in the academy here. Jamie Davis, who I was talking about before, Newcastle lad from England, stands at 5'9", 15 years of age, is a 64 rated central midfielder. Definitely can see him coming into the first team. I'm going to have to sign him once he becomes 16, when I really should be leaving him until he's 18, and he could be like a 70 overall before we sign him, but because of our stupid objectives, we're going to have to sign him early. We've got Jan de Varis here, the Dutchman. Xavier looks alright. A couple of players here just really too young. Ludovic Martin, he's probably another good player we can sign up. But even though we win that match 2-0 over Leeds, my managerial rating goes down. It seems like the managerial rating is only affected by the objectives, not by the game. So I'm going to play Dolberg up front in the match against Dolberg. Mitrovic hasn't been in the side for probably the last, was it 3 or 4 fixtures? I can't remember, but I'm going to play him against Arsenal, bring in a bit of muscle, unless Dolberg has a phenomenal match in today's episode. Like if he bags a fair few goals. If he bags 2, yeah, we'll just have to see. We'll go with the same lineup, the same winning side as against Leeds. And then, the only exception is the fact that Dolberg will be playing up front. So, my kits are going to clash here a little bit. It's going to be hard to see. So, that's home blue. And that darker kit sort of clashes with the Newcastle one. I think I'm better off playing in that. What have I got? I've got that kit. And then we could go with that. Then we could really differentiate, because this does look black from time to time. I'm just sort of umming and ahhing, which maybe this kit of Blackburn might not be too. No, it's gonna clash. I'm gonna not be able to see properly. It's a bit different, obviously, in real life football, but like an aerial view, it's a bit different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with our alternative kit, and I'm going to play with Blackburn's away. It is currently pissing down with rain at St James's Park. Let's get stuck into the match. Okay, guys, welcome to St James's Park. It is currently pouring with rain. Hopefully you can pick up the 3 points against Blackburn. Any players I recognise here? Maybe some Blackburn subscribers will know anyone, but I don't recognise anyone there. You're most welcome to pause and have a look. But I'm sure there's some good players either side. That guy's got an awesome sort of man bun ponytail thing going. Torvan on the ball. Finds Chicha. Yuri finds Dolberg. Dolberg finds Yedlin! Oh my god, Yedlin, the American, pushing up the pitch. Fires it at the Blackburn goalkeeper, and it's been pushed for a corner kick. He only just got a grab onto that. That was a really nice shot from Yedlin. Jonjo Shelvey from the corner kick finds Yuri. Look how much space Yuri has here. They've absolutely just unmarked him. Mbemba's going to get to the back post here. Oh, it's fizzled out for another corner kick. Yeah, well, if they're not gonna mark me, I didn't really want to bring Javier of all people up, but see if we can find someone here. Get to the scraps. Jose Perez got a toe poke to it, but it is going to be a Blackburn kick out now. Torvan on the ball, breaks away. Finds Javier Hernandez. Get to it, Javier. No, he sort of stuttered in the attack there. And now Blackburn are on a counter-attack. We've cut it out. Jonjo Shelvey. There's a lot of Newcastle numbers here. Puts it at the back post to Dolberg. Did Dolberg even get to that? What the hell did that come off? I saw him go for the header. Must have come off the Blackburn player, but they've unmarked Yuri here again. We're going to have a clean shot here. Mbemba at the back post. Dolberg fires, but it's all one-way traffic here today against Blackburn. Yuri. Jonjo! My God, put his entire body into that one. Lashed into the shot. Had a lot of chances here, but we haven't seemed to convert any of them. But Blackburn are blistering away here. Whips it into the box. Yedlin Emenez. Oh, I actually remember that guy now. Used to play for Swansea, I do believe. I'm not getting confused between Gomez. I think he used to play for Swansea. Emenez. Dolberg whips an amazing ball over the top to Jose Perez. Wasn't as amazing as I thought. Fuck! I've lost possession here. It wasn't as amazing as I first thought. Not fought. Torvan on the ball. Whips it in. Oh, Javier got absolutely shrugged off the challenge there. That's a nice header. Come on. Someone get to it. Javier Hernandez breaking away. Javier fires it at the bottom left. It is going to be another corner kick for Newcastle. Can we get a goal on half time? Clark! 2 goals in 2 games. Clark with an amazing header at the back post against Leeds. Now he's managed to get the header up to it and had some really nice fancy footwork here. Just slipped it into an open net, and we are 1-0 up just before half-time with Clark. He scored 2 goals this season. And just listen to this stat, guys. Clark has scored 2 goals this season. Mitrovic hasn't scored any. Maybe we should play Clark up front. I'm only just joking. Okay, guys, it is currently half-time. Can't really think of bringing anyone off. We've had 7 shots to their 1, 5 shots on target to their 0. We've been absolutely dominating Blackburn in this match. We just really haven't converted our chances overly that well, reflecting on this first half. The defence has been okay. I think Leeds defended better in the last match, if I'm being honest. Jose Perez finds Dolberg. Dolberg trying to get it back to Jose, but he gets cut out. Javier Hernandez. Hit it, Jose! Oh, that wasn't a bad shot there. I thought it was offside, so I just wanted to put pressure on it, because there was no way he was going to be able to just hold that in. But it's another corner kick. Yuri has time, but okay. Clark was just a bit taller than him. I needed to push Yuri just a little bit more to the right. So like here, now whip it in. No one's going to get to that. Who's at the back post here? Lazar. Absolutely thump at Lazar. Oh my God. If that was just a little bit more accurate, that probably would have been the goal of the season from the Moroccan. Blackburn on the attack here, and Mbemba cuts it out, and now we have a counter-attack. Jose Perez skips past Blackburn. Javier Hernandez finds Yuri. Dolberg didn't do too bad. Have a ping from this Dolberg. Oh my god. Got a deflection. That wasn't a bad strike from the teenager. Javier Hernandez finds Dolberg. Go for it, Dolberg. Oh my god. Javier Hernandez got on the end of it. I didn't want to go for the pass. I wanted to go for the shot with Dolberg, but Javier Hernandez intercepts. He's been doing really well, Dolberg. Has had a lot of highlights, but obviously because he's a youngster, he's a little bit inexperienced. You need to have consistency. That's the problem. Dolberg blistering away here. Can he make it 1-0? Oh, 2-0. Oh my god, his shot got blocked though. Put it back to him. Oh, Jose did very, very well then. Dolberg has played a hell of a lot better than Dwight Gale in the last couple of matches. But I will be starting Mitrovic by the looks of it in the fixture against Newcastle in the next episode. Oh my god, Eminez just done me here, and Graham's through on goal, and not a bad shot, but just absolutely tucked it over the bar. Come on, Jose Perez. Just keep going, man. Oh, you're just exhausted. But he still managed to maintain possession here. Hernandez, Dolberg! Oh! Okay, guys, it's the 85th minute. We need to make a substitution here. A couple of players are exhausted. I didn't realise how exhausted Perez was. So we're going to bring on Mane for Perez. We'll bring on Rolando Aarons. We've got Javier and Dolberg. We can bring on Survey for you, Jonjo. No. Yeah. We'll bring on Survey for Jonjo. We're only 1-0 up. 5 minutes. Possible 10 remaining. Yuri finds Javier Hernandez. Gets dispossessed, and Evans is going to get up onto the end of it. But it's a 1-0 victory over Blackburn. The full-time whistle has been blown. And there was hardly any minutes of extra time remaining. 13 shots to 11 shots on target. They had 2-0. Absolutely dominated Blackburn here today. Dolberg picked up a 7.8. He did really well. Clark picked up the goal. Yuri with the assist. Yuri Tillemans picked up the man of the match, getting a 9.2. I really like this strike partnership between Javier Hernandez and Dolberg. But up next, guys, we have a match against Arsenal. This is going to be a huge test for our season. A bit of a taste and a bit of a tease for Season 2 of the Newcastle United Road to Glory career mode, the quarterfinals against Arsenal. It's going to be a really big test to see how well this team can perform against a top 4 side, a side in the Premier League that's going to be pushing for the title potentially this season. But guys, apparently we're not on track, but yeah, I know, but we're going to have to go for this youth development objective. It might come all right. I don't think you actually get sacked as a manager until you reach below 60, below the number, like 20, 30, I think you can get sacked. But guys, I have to end the video here. If you guys still are enjoying this Newcastle United Road to Glory career mode and would like to see more and want to support this series and my channel, the best thing you guys can do is leave a like and a comment and also subscribe if you're new around here. But thank you very much for watching. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay tuned for more FIFA 17 content on my channel. My name has been Simpzy. Take care. Goodbye. Riyad Mahrez with another scoop turn. He's absolutely terrorising this right-hand side. Paul Pogba has just pulled a bicycle kick out of the bag.